guys, welcome again to another episode of In My Opinion. I am not putting up a green screen. I'm not going to bother with that shit today. I'm just here to talk. I guess for a whole hour. There's a couple stuff I want to talk about. Good health. Probably stuff I've talked about before. But we'll... Let me bring the mic out. But yeah, I think that good health is good, and you know, it's a fun time. Excuse me. I just ate, as a matter of fact. So yeah, Mr. Beast. By the way, fries are so spicy. God damn. Just got a lot of seasoning on them. Like, it's probably gonna give me personally, maybe not like spicy, like hot spicy, but like a lot of herbs and shit. It's gonna fuck up my chest later. So anyway, so we've been streaming a lot. We've been trying to put out as many videos as I can. I'm in between editing right now. That's why I figured I'd stop and just do this real quick. So yeah, we're doing, as you know, and if you don't know, now you know. We have finished Crash Bandicoot, the Crash Bandicoot 1 through 4. I'm done wearing the outfit, so we could stop doing that. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy wearing the outfit and streaming it. But we're doing something in the future. I don't know what yet. I've figured it out. Right now it's been me and AJ kind of figuring stuff out. Maybe not so much him. He's kind of just, you know, helping me, you know, as much as he can with mods and stuff like that, and just putting more of the attention towards me, and that's good. I mean, I like the fact that he's able to help me out, because, you know, he doesn't have a channel himself. There's a lot of people that I would say that you should check out, or a lot of people that support me, and I appreciate it. Like today, like in this episode, we'll talk about a couple people who you should check out, people, whether it's stream or YouTube, and yeah, just check them out, and just kind of, maybe you like something they like. Either way, you know, I hope to broaden your horizons on what you watch as far as self-made content. I've been struggling lately to make stuff and keep it at a constant thing for YouTube. The Resident Evil videos have been going out, and those have been really simple, really easy to make. I just kind of bang them out, and I'm realizing more and more that I might do more of the single player stuff. I am going to be releasing a returning video that I did a couple months back. I'm going to be doing another one of those. In a different format. It's going to be less of a serious take on it. I'm sure if it's Wednesday as it is today, then you'll see that it's already out, most likely. It probably came out yesterday. So yeah, it's more of you know, more of a funny take on what I used to do. I originally did Search for Gold as a kind of way to show off my abilities in gaming, because I feel like I'm good at certain games but never really show it off. I kind of just try to be funny, which I feel like anyone could be good at a game, but I think the comedy aspect is what I really enjoy about everything. So yeah, I mean, I've been trying to think about stuff to do and just reflecting on life. And I think everyone should do that every once in a while. Reflect on what you got going on. And, you know, do stuff like that. Just enjoy what you got, you know? Because you never know when it'll be gone. There is someone I really want to show my appreciation for that I used to talk about all the time. And that is someone who I give a lot of shit to, or gave a lot of shit to. I don't really talk to him as much as I used to, because we had a bit of a falling out. and I'm sure you guys know who it is. I can't really say their name, but yeah, Bones and me have been kind of at odds lately. At odds lately, yeah. I hope you guys weren't hoping like I was gonna say like an ex or something, because that would be stupid. I'm very aware of my ex's. Is there a word for dumbassery? I don't think that's a word. Anyway, Bones has been talking back and forth with me. If you haven't seen the exposed video, I just kind of poked fun at him. If you didn't realize that was a parody video, that was not a serious video. I thought it would be funny to do. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very empathetic of everyone. And like I do these, and these are more of like a getting to know me, or being inside my brain about what I do and why I do it. So it's a lot of the stuff that I do. It comes from just basic morals, I suppose. Basic morals being like, you know, good, evil. Just do, if you're really shitty to people, and in life, it's never a. Life is never a good versus evil. Life is always taking things as the choices of what is right and what is wrong in that situation. And hopefully most people do the right thing. But like empathetic wise, it's like there have been people like, let's say an example, and I don't want to harp on this because we're going to get past, we're going to get through it real fast. But say examples like my exes, okay? There's 3 big ones I could think of in my life, and I've reacted differently to each one. The first one in my past, like that happened first, I fucked up because I didn't know who I was really trying to be, and it kind of just followed the fact that I had someone that kind of wanted to be with me. And now I don't really find them to be at blame or did anything wrong. I feel as if they were just doing their own thing as well. They found something they enjoyed and kind of moved on, and that's fine. Would I like to talk to that person again? Maybe. On a social kind of concept, maybe if they were still doing, because I was under the impression they were going to end up doing content like this that I do. Maybe do a collaboration, maybe just like a fun game we play with them. You know, I'd love to be, not super buddy with them, but just, talk to them here and there, because it wasn't bad, and they kind of got the same sense of humor as I did. That being said, there's a lot of people in my life that I haven't done that. Like, so like the one after that one is one that I would entirely love to be hanging out with them. I don't, like, none of my exes I want to date again, okay? I'll just say that. I don't want to make it sound like I'm a sad, pathetic person who's like, please come back and love me. It's the concept that your reputation as a person, or the respect you got from me, really shows on if you're even worth a damn. To me. I mean, someone could see that person in a different light. Me personally, there are people back there, like I said, the first one is kind of like so-so, depending on how they feel. Depends on if we would even have a conversation anymore, or bother to talk to each other. And then there's the one before, which is I can actually state, and I have no problem stating unless they actually came to me and said, hey, don't mention me in anything. And that's Garbage the Fox. Garbage the Fox was someone who was always, like, for one, if they came and talked to me and said, don't mention me, I'd be like, oh my god, you're talking to me in general, because they kind of disappeared from me. And that's a shame, because that was someone who was really a good friend. And that's one of, like, there's my first one who's in the middle of, like, maybes, and then Garbage the Fox is up at the top, where I'd be like, I would love to talk to that person, I would love to be friends with them still, I would not like to have this relationship thing to it, because we worked on a mutual level, and I think dating made things a little harder. It didn't complicate things, it just made things a little harder. And I love playing games with Garbage the Fox. You can go back and watch videos of me and her We played a bunch of stuff together, and I enjoyed that. And it's a shame that things happened the way it did. But it's just like that stuff was like, whether or not, and this is be the same thing with friends, where I empathize about where I've gone wrong. There's people I used to play with. There's people I used to do videos with. I would love to have Warren back. I honestly could say that. I would love to have Warren back and just doing videos with Warren back when I started. Back when I made videos originally. I'd love to have him in there. The problem is that he kind of wore on my trust on what kind of person he was, and it made me think that he was a bit reckless. Like, too reckless for me, personally. I don't think that what he does is wrong, but I think that the concept that some of the stuff he does, not everyone finds a joke, or at least at the time I didn't find a joke when I stopped talking to him. And I feel like I mean, he feels like a little brother to me. Maybe not as like Bones or other people, but I do care about him, and I want him to do well in life in general. And it's not like a pity thing. It's just in general, I want him to do well because he has a good heart, and I think he's just a little wild for me. For me personally, is a little wild. Like, you know, he likes to drink, he likes to, you know, be funny, like absurd comedy and stuff like that. You know, he likes to do a lot of I don't know who I'd compare it to, but it's very, like, you know, over the top, and I like it. It's just like sometimes there's a time and a place, and trust me, I would love to do another video with him, and I'm sure he would, you know, if he had time or if he wanted to do anything with me, I'm sure I'd be down. But like I said, there's the empathy there with all the different stuff where you really got to find out if someone's worth the time. And I think that Garbage and Warren are worth the time. Like I said, the other one, the first X, maybe not, depending on how they feel now. It's been years since that. And then, you know, it might be awkward. It might be weird. And then, I mean, as far as girlfriends, the most recent one I've used to talk about, which I'm kind of done talking about, that is like the lowest form of respect, I guess, that I have, because it's like deep down when everything was over, I realized how disrespectful they were, or how disrespectful they are to people in general, and thought that, oh, if I can get away with it, then it's okay. It's okay to once I've gotten away with it, it doesn't matter. I've already got that time in. And talking to them was always a concept of, oh, I'm not crazy. Maybe you're crazy. And it just became this thing where it's just like, you have these lies that you're covering up, and you're not willing to give someone respect. And it's just like, I don't want to harp on things that I've done for her or against her. I act out sometimes. I do shit I don't mean to. But, like, there's the good things. It's like, I spent 3 months looking for their cat. For 3 months. Because I love that cat as well. But it's just like, at the end of the day, you have such disrespect for them, you don't really give a shit what they've done for you. Like, every damn day, I'm so respectful of my mom to let me live here after I've had a falling out with that last girlfriend. Do I want to live with my mom? No. But that's just life. Life just happens that way. Sometimes you gotta be at your darkest. And I don't think I would have gotten, like, the Blade and Sorcery video probably would have never been made. I would have never did the Becky Lynch video if the fact, and that's what I'm calling it, by the way. I'm always gonna fucking call it the Becky Lynch video. For the love of God, Becky Lynch, would you fucking come back to wrestling already? I call it the Becky Lynch video because that's what it is. And the Blade and Sorcery video might have not even got made if I had, I don't think I would have ever got VR because of this situation. Not because of budget stuff, but just the fact of, like, I would have never had the room for it. I would have never had the space to do that. I would have never had the time and the effort to put that in. And, or that ex probably would have kept me from doing it. There's like so many things to take apart with this. And it's just like, I'm going to get back on my feet. I'm going to make this stuff that hopefully everyone enjoys. That's why they're sitting here watching this. Regardless, I'm going to keep on pushing. I was told by them too that the fact that this would never work. I'm way too old to be doing this. But I don't know how there's an age limit on it. You know? I'm silly. I'm 30 years old. I'm silly. Sometimes I just fart. On stream. You know? Sometimes you just rip one. It's just the fact of like, who are you to tell me what I can do with my life? You don't have respect for me to begin with. It would be so, it would mean so much more. Like, it seriously has been torn down. This house of respect for me has been torn down by all the bullshit I found out about. And you can't sit there and tell me that you know better when you can't even have control over your own fucking life. It's really just, it makes me know, it doesn't make me regret any of what I've decided to do because of the fact that I know this is wrong, or I know that you're dumb. You have no credibility towards what you're saying because of the fact that you are doing this stupid shit, or you've done stupid shit, and find it to be okay. And I don't empathize with that. I regret nothing. Nothing is I regret none of the things that I've done because of the fact that you have shown me that you are not worth my fucking time. Anyone's fucking time, really. I mean, if we want to be real about it, anyone's real time. I'm gonna turn off my one computer because I'm watching Just a Minx, and I mean, I don't need to have that shit on there. I value relationships with people. I am a pan friend. I enjoy each type of relationship. Like a pansexual, but I don't like being sexual with men, which nothing, again, I don't want to pull Seinfeld, not that there's anything wrong with that. But I enjoy everyone's time that they'd bother with me. Anyone who would bother to spend time with me, you have to enjoy that because that is their life they are giving to you, because they decided on doing that for you because they enjoy being around you. Life isn't hard. This concept, my concept is just like, and I didn't want to go too deep into this like fucking third eye shit, but life isn't that hard to get. You just gotta understand that you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be that dumbass who just disrespects people. And especially it's like with this case, this person would disrespect people in the most skeevy of ways. Like, no respect towards, like, whether it's anxiety keeping them from being honest with someone, that's something they need to work towards. But when you get closer to someone, especially a loved one, especially like a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you should be able to say whatever to them and be honest, because you're bearing your soul to someone who you're going to, one, either have inside you or be inside, or two, spend the rest of your life with them. And not many people will get that. Not many people understand that. Maybe not many people want to get married. That's fine. You can live how you want to live. That's fine. What I'm saying is that it's not that hard to get how life will work. I want to have that person to be able to understand. Even, I'm not even talking about being in a relationship with someone. If you watch the first episode, the first guest I had on was Duck. That man I can tell anything to. And I have not been inside him, or he has been inside of me. That I know of. That was a joke. And I know I've been saying serious shit, but that was a joke. Him and me are like this, okay? If there was a female version of him, I would marry it in a heartbeat, because he gets me. He gets me on an empathetic level. Maybe I'm thinking emotional, but empathy-wise, he gets me. He fucking understands who I am and what I expect from life. There's things that I have tried to do, and he's kept me from them because he's like, that's not you. That's not something you would do, and I don't want you to go down that road. And I respect that so much because he can empathize with who I'd want to be, and that I'm gonna end up upset or sad or ruining my life if I do something that he thinks would be a bad idea for me. Is that his place to say? No, probably not. But he does get me more than anyone, I think. So I respect, like, I understand it. I listen to him because I'm sorry, I was eating earlier and you've seen the video. Anyway, it's just a concept that life isn't difficult to understand. It's broken down to, it's somewhere in the middle here where you've broken down to less complex and more complex. More complex is dealing with shit like politics. Politics aren't worth your fucking time because you know why? Some politics are just pointless to even argue with because it's just people saying the same shit in a different way. It's not that, and not only that, but it's people who are just in it for the money. I'm getting on a rant, and I think it's not bad that I am, but it's just the fact that I like talking about anything. Life intrigues me as a whole. As a whole, it intrigues me. NASCAR, don't get it. I can make fun of it, but I'm interested in why people love it. And not in a way of like, I don't like it, I want to know why. It's like I wonder what is in someone's head that goes, this looks fun to me. You know? It's not like that's fucking stupid. What are you, dumb? You must have lower brain function than I do. I want to know how you'd even like this sort of thing. It's like what about this interest you? And let me know so maybe I can empathize with it and see like, oh, okay, I get it. I still don't understand it or like it, but I get it. Well, I guess understand and like, I still don't like it, but I understand it. You know what I mean? I love listening to people about stuff. I love hearing people's passion in things. And gaming is one of the biggest things that I enjoy that involves feeling something. Just like movies or TV, and people are like, oh, Darren, you don't understand, gaming isn't like that, you don't understand people, you fart on stream. And that's true. But my point is that, I'm sorry, I can't. But my point is that I just want to understand other people. I feel like an alien in another world that I do not understand because I just want to understand other people and why they enjoy things they enjoy. That is one of the biggest things for me. Like, I know I can't learn about everybody. And if I became a big channel or if I got over 500 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers on Twitch, I couldn't talk to everyone. Excuse me, I burped through that. Excuse me. I couldn't talk to everyone. I couldn't remember, probably wouldn't be able to remember everyone. But I'm sure there's interesting people out there that I would love to talk to. It's just like interviewing people would be so much fun. I would love to just talk to people about whatever. Like, memes aside, I'd want to talk to someone and be like, why are you gay? What do you like about being gay? What is it about someone of the same sex that interests you? I want to know that. I want to know, and not even in general on a basis of being gay. I want to know in their eyes, what is that interests them about this other person? If they're with somebody, what if someone of the same sex interests them about that person? Someone the same of someone who's straight, I would love to hear. Like, what is this about this person that you enjoy the most? That says, hey, I want to put a ring on that, Beyonce style. It's such a fun thing to just talk about human nature. I love talking about human nature and physiology. Is that the term? I don't know. I never went to college. But philosophizing. Philosophy is quite interesting. Or mental behavior, just in general. How does the brain work? Everyone's is different. And that's what I really enjoy. I mean, I think I'm completely normal, but look, there's at least 400, 300 pops behind me, and I enjoy all of them. Mostly all of them. I probably could sell some. But that's me. I enjoy a lot of stuff. I find that when I'm dead, none of this stuff will matter. But right now, I'm living my life, and that's what matters. What I enjoy, you know? Crash Bandicoot, Venom, Marvel. Xbox. I enjoy all that. And yes, it means nothing if the world were to implode tomorrow. It wouldn't fucking matter. But that's why I'm enjoying it, because it matters to me. The videos I make matter to me because I'm making them. I'm putting effort to see if someone is like-minded to enjoy this thing. I actually legitimately made myself tear up just now talking about that. Because it sounded legit like it sounded written, and I didn't write it. It's just the fact that, like, who I am is who I am, and I'm gonna enjoy it until I'm dead. I bought Mr. Beast just for a gag joke.
Which had to be cut.
There's no check in here for $100 or $1,000.
That was the joke.
He makes pretty mediocre food.
It gave me diarrhea.
I'm probably gonna shit my pants later.
See, and I was right.
I find things all to be minuscule, but the fact that I enjoy things that are minuscule to certain people might not be minuscule to me, or people who enjoy the same things I like. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I could talk about stuff about, like, what's going on in the world, or what is happening. They're making a Snake Eyes. They're making a Snake Eyes origin movie. Didn't know it needed to be made. But I'm sure there's someone out there who will like it, or that is going to be psyched for it. Never a G.I. Joe guy. As you can see, back far right, back far left, all turtles. That was my morning cartoon. I'm 30 years old. That was my favorite. G.I. Joe I never got into. But I like doing this. And you gotta promise me that you keep coming by and just listening to me rant. Because that's all I want to do. I want to just talk to someone who will listen. I thought about doing these live, and I'm like, no one's gonna show up. No one's gonna bother. No one's gonna want to hear what I have to say. Because sometimes I don't have anything to say. Sometimes it's not really worth saying. I feel like one of those, like, celebrities or, like, those comedians that are, like, super trying to forget how depressing life is by being funny, when in reality they're very depressed most of the time. And I'm not all the time, but a lot of the things, especially not lately, after the most recent, can we try that again? After my most recent breakup, I have felt relieved because so much stress was put on me to make sure I did not mess up small, minuscule things. Like, if they are with someone now, I wouldn't be surprised if they were on 60 Minutes. Whether she had killed him... No, sorry. For the joke concept, this works better. He had killed her because she cheated on him. Or she had killed him because he forgot to change the dishwasher. Forgot to clean out the dishwasher. Or start the dishwasher. Because that's the joke. Because, one, she is no respect for people. That's him killing her. And then, two, that's her being crazy and expecting the dishwasher to be started and killing someone over it. You see? Two ways I'm being disrespectful to her. But I would never watch that 60 Minutes episode because I don't watch 60 Minutes. Or Nightline or whatever the show is. So you said you killed him? Over the dishwasher? I don't know, that sounded like I was singing. Oh my. I'm trying to do that Bill Hader thing for the guy who does the Nightline. And then we found out that she killed him over the dishwasher.
and we asked why. She said, "'Cause I was sick and tired of having to do it myself."
I don't know if I'm funny. I don't know anymore if I'm funny. I don't know if I'm funny anymore. I just said the same thing 3 times in 3 different ways. Anywho. I like things that are simple. And then I like things that are complex. Like TV shows and Game of Thrones. And I like basic... Like, you can thrill me with interesting things. And I don't let things bother me. But for the love of God, Becky Lynch, would you come back to wrestling? I did a call back to earlier. So yeah. I am a weird individual. And I think if you're watching this and you enjoy what I say half the time, or enjoy the videos I make, then you're probably a weird individual as well. I've always believed in embracing that weirdness. One of the biggest people that I started to watch, or started to enjoy when I was growing up, or, sorry, not growing up, in my 20s, was Chris Hardwick. And he showed that it was okay to be a nerd because it was about being passionate about specific things. And I enjoy that. I enjoy being passionate about specific things, and things that you enjoy, you should be able to have like-minded conversations with other people about why you enjoy them. And that's what I just want to do. I want to have a community that's gonna be fun or whatever. I like to be honest and talk about stuff. I also like to make jokes. You know, I like to do jokes and shit and make stupid jokes. But yeah, that's pretty much me. So I'm gonna talk about one more thing, and then I'm gonna do kind of like a shout out to other people. I've started taking a new diet. It's more protein and fiber based. I'm not eating lunch anymore. I'm just eating a smoothie. Maybe a little bit of snacks sprinkled in here and there. It's been not as rough as I thought it would be. I don't know if it's doing anything. I feel like I'm more leaner as far as my body. Like, I don't feel as disgusting anymore. I feel healthy. I don't feel like I have random chest pains throughout the day. Although with Mr. Beast, again, it'll probably happen that way. That'll probably, I'm gonna die. It's just, I want to be in healthy shape. And I don't care about this. Like, I know this is all going. Like, I'm trying to keep it in some way, shape, or form. But it's going. And that's fine. That's just growing up. If anything, my 5 head can show off how intelligent and big-brained I am. I make big-brained moves, okay? Plus, bangs they look stupid anyway. I'd look like an emo kid. I don't know. I just wanted to be healthy. I think one of my biggest goals is that I want to be able to... 2 things. I used to do backyard wrestling. I would love to do backyard wrestling again. Would I? Probably not. I probably won't do it again. Because, 2, it's a whole ordeal. A lot of people would fight with each other on it. Because we try to make things work. And then the day that we do it, it's a big fucking mad house. And a big fucking mess. And, you know, God bless Kibbles, who was in my second guest episode. He did a lot of that shit. And I try to help as much as possible. But a lot of time, you know, when we grew up doing that, I try to just have fun. And that was the thing for me. But I mean, like, if we wanted to do it, we'd have to all work and pitch in and not act like fucking idiots. And I want to be healthy enough to do that one more time. To get into a ring one more time and just put on a show. Because I try to be as much of an entertainer as possible, and I love doing that. I love giving someone something to watch and go, what are they gonna do next? Are they gonna fart in their computer chair for the 3rd time now? And if you haven't heard it, then you know that it happened already. Or are they going to win the title? You know? That, and I want to be healthy enough to fit into my Spider-Man suit and not look fucking disgusting. I have a Spider-Man suit, and I want to not look fucking disgusting in it. I don't have a problem with my body image. I just think for a healthy aspect, like health reasons, I want to just look better. It's for your health, dummy. You know? And if you don't know, that's Stephen Brohl. It's just a concept of living better. I want to live better. I want to get fucking jacked, bro. I want to do some fucking titty ups like Terry Crews, just going like this. I can do them sometimes, only sometimes. I think you can kind of see it. No, you can't. You know, I do dick ups. I do booby ups. What are they called? Titty ups? Titty ups. I like titty ups. Titty ups. I want to make content that is one of a kind and enjoyable. That's all. So if you're watching this and if you have a favorite video of mine, put it out there. Let people know, like, this guy I enjoy. Or this guy is garbage. Make sure to unsubscribe to him. Yeah, it's just, I want to do a whole bunch of stuff, and I always say that. I feel like I always say I want to do a whole bunch of stuff, and I have a whole bunch of stuff planned. It's just, I need the time and the patience for that. What else? What else can we talk about today? I'm working on getting King in Black. Stuff I'm reading. So the stuff I'm reading, I have a bunch of stuff that I'm reading, and I might put it up on Instagram actually today. I mean Wednesday or Sunday. I already put it up on Sunday because today is Wednesday because that's when we're recording this. I've been reading. I want to start reading Venom. The most recent Venom, I think 2018 or 2019. I bought the first issue on a whim because I was like, oh, this could be cool. And I love Venom. But now it's like becoming this whole thing because it went from Venom into King in Black. And now I think it's going to something else. I forget. But yeah, it is enjoyable to read comics now. I've been realizing that I've been buying more figures, more comics. Comics are great. I love reading comics and learning lore. I legitimately enjoy comic book heroes that I never would have enjoyed before. I've been enjoying Thor. I don't even like Thor. I've been enjoying the Hulk. I don't even like the Hulk. I think the Hulk and Thor are boring. In a comic book sense. Like, not Chris Hemsworth, not Mark Ruffalo. Just in general, that character is boring. But I'm so interested in reading the Immortal Hulk. Because it seems interesting to me. It almost puts him into this bad guy mentality. I've been reading Maestro. Which, if you don't know, Maestro is the future version of Hulk who has realized that humans cannot save us and they don't deserve to have power. And so he takes power into his own hands. And that's cool too. And I forget that it is Hulk. It is so different of a departure from the Hulk that I forget that he is the Hulk. He looks slightly different. The only thing he has in common with him is that he has green skin. But in hindsight, he is a green Bruce Banner from the future who is almost an anti-hero. Maybe even a bad guy. I would say he's probably more of a bad guy. But I enjoy reading it. Oh, yawning. So I already have found out that next week, or I guess the next podcast that's coming out, we're going to have a guest. We have our guest, and he is our... he is the channel's executive producer. If you get that joke, then you've watched me on Twitch. Daedric Raven, AJ. He's been in plenty of my videos. He will be on my next episode. Hopefully, I've asked him many times to give my full attention. Give him my full attention. Hopefully, he follows it and he doesn't sit there. Because the problem with him is, he's done it before. He'll sit there and play a video game while talking to me. And I was like, dude, just please give me your full attention. And I trust him. I believe in him. But I've been doing a lot of stuff with him. He is a great moderator. He's fucking fantastic. I love him being there. He jokes and says that he is the Andy Richter to my Conan O'Brien, and I love that. I have to teach him some of the mod stuff, but other than that, he's great. I need to work out more because as I'm looking at my arms, I feel like I look kind of cool, but not as cool as I want to be. I mean, I've worked out enough. I don't have like, I have a bit of muscle. I just want to work out towards being slightly bigger than I am now. Not bigger, but like just looking a little bit more in shape than I am. There's so much to do. I want to learn how to play piano. The dumb a-hole who gave me a piano that I was talking about earlier, the ex, she gave me a piano. I'd love to learn how to play it, learn how to know notes and all that other shit. And like I've learned stuff on my own, but I want to learn how to do an actual song. I want to make songs. I've been talking to Duck a lot about making a music album or a rap album. And not jokingly, like maybe some of the songs will be a joke, but like legitimately trying to make music. I'm not intending to get anywhere with it. I just want to make music to see if I can. See if I can make something I would enjoy. But yeah, it's just been. I just think there's no boundaries on what I can do. There shouldn't be. Within reason. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, we can talk about it all day, but the concept that I'm gonna be me and I hope to get somewhere with it. I just enjoy being myself. And if people like me being myself, then cool. So there's people that I enjoy and that people that I think that, and this is gonna be like a small low-level area of group of people. But like I said, AJ, appreciate AJ so much. Appreciate Bones so much. Appreciate Dan so much. Sumter, all of Waffletown. That is Waffletown. Those are my boys. I appreciate Jake and Justin as well. That's a different group. Those are the boys. And I wish I could. I want to record with them very soon. Especially Jake. Jake is one of the biggest people that I can play off of so well, and we just bounce off each other so well. And you know, I love all of those people I just named. As far as streaming, definitely check out a lot of these people that I enjoy, because there's one, it's K Bill TV. He is another guy from Pennsylvania. I'm pretty sure he's in the Pittsburgh area though. He doesn't make so much YouTube that much, but he does a lot of Twitch. He streams a lot. He just overall makes fun stuff. It's just a fun time. He plays old school games most of the time. He plays a lot of Dark Souls. He's very good at that. But these are the people that I watch. Him, there, and I'll put all this info up on the screen right now. But it's just worth looking into if you enjoy stuff. If you want to, you know, just a little bit into my life of people I watch. And I'm not going to talk about big streamers, because big streamers is whatever. I'm saying people who deserve attention, who I enjoy. And that is cable TV. Always give a shout out to my friend Ben, who is TridentStorm on Twitch. And Melzii. Melzii's kind of getting up there. She just had her first actual sponsored stream for as much of a parody as it is, Raid Shadow Legends, which is good though, because this is good to see people who you enjoy getting like moving up there. But Melzi's a good one too. Melzii I found, I think it was like one Sunday I found Melzii just streaming, and she is so confusing to the eyes and ears because she comes on and she's in all black. She looks like Wednesday Addams. She's got, you know, the black hair, black outfit, all black. And she streams Skyrim most of the time. But she is the most chill, upbeat person I've ever seen as far as, she calls it chill goth. Worth checking out. Melzii. It's M-E-L. I'll put it up in the stream. Don't worry about it. I'll put it up in the look, it's right here. It's right here. Okay. But worth checking out. Those people that are all up here. All over this. All over here. Making you work for it, Darren. But yeah, it's worth watching people who are just enjoyable to watch. I enjoy people who get me on a personal level, and I can talk to Cable, I can talk to Melzii, I can talk to Ben. Worth watching on Twitch, because I'm sure they'll give you as much attention as they give me. YouTube, as always, I'm always going to plug fucking Bones. Bones is my main man. He is always going to be in my description for my YouTube videos. He is the guy who makes the artwork for all the stuff you see. He is the guy who is like a little brother to me. He is just one of my best friends. And I appreciate him so much. So if you do watch this, please subscribe to him. Check him out if you haven't already. He is slightly off of my stuff. Like, he's slightly different comedy than me. He's very silly. He's very he's enjoyable. I love him. He's always out of nowhere. He's always off the wall. And you're like, Darren, why would we listen to you? You fart on stream. And I would say to that, listen, this is the third time and I swear it won't happen again. But yeah, it's just, you know, people that I enjoy. This is just me talking about shit. And maybe next week, like, the next podcast with AJ, we'll talk about actual things. But then maybe one after that, I'll do one where I just talk about things that are coming out. Maybe, like, search the web while we're on here. But, like, most of the time, these In My Opinions are kind of impromptu. I mean, I know I'm making them, but I don't really have any subjects for them. Excuse me. It became that way when I first started making In My Opinions, when they were just videos that I would do for maybe, like, a 10-minute video. It's just what I used to do. I don't know. I enjoy it. I enjoy doing In My Opinions to get stuff off my chest. So, doing a whole podcast is maybe put more work into as far as my just solo ones. Maybe putting into subjects and stuff. I mean, a couple of them before I had subjects. But I don't know. Today I've been kind of feeling just like I needed to talk more about that shit. About other people and trying to support other people. And just trying to get better at making things that I want to make. And I think I'm finally convinced that I'm done with the shit I dealt with. Because I know when I first started doing my opinions, I would talk a lot about the situation that I was in. And I'm kind of done with that. I've kind of come to terms with how pathetic the other person was. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be okay because I don't regret what I did. I don't regret or miss that person because I realized how much they didn't care about me. And it's really kind of, I pity more them because of the fact that they wasted their time trying to convince me of that, I guess. I don't know. I know it's stupid. I'm just talking my ass. But anyway. Oh! So, to get pumped up for it, there's a couple videos I'm making in the future. I'm losing my voice. Let me take a sip real quick. I have had this idea for a couple, maybe like a month now. I want to do my first game show on Twitch. I need 2 contestants. Both of them not knowing much about wrestling, and both of them not knowing about adult film stars. The point of the game is to play a Jeopardy style game where you hear a name and guess whether it's one or the other. And I'm calling it wrestling or adult film. I don't know. That's probably gonna stick. I don't know yet. It's really something I'd love to do because it is difficult. It's a difficult game to play. I could give you one and you could go, this thing, you'd probably be wrong. It's 50-50 chance. But I'll do a Jeopardy style board, have 2 contestants on stream fighting for some kind of prize. Don't know what the prize is yet. You have a good idea for a prize? Put it down below. Maybe I will pay for a month subscription of WWE.com. Or maybe I'll pay for a month of Pornhub. That's a joke. I'm not probably going to do that. We'll figure something out. But AJ and me are trying to get pumped up for that, trying to make that happen. I definitely want to do it sometime on the weekend. It'll probably be a Saturday stream, of course, because we'll have the time to do it. I want to put a lot of effort into that. And if people want to come help, that'd be great too. But I really want to make that happen. And then what else? I'm going to start my new Friday game soon. I don't know if I have an idea for a new game that I'm going to do, a new series. But I'll figure something out as far as a new game. Because Crash was pretty fun. I want to find something a little bit different from that. A little bit more, I don't know. Just a different kind of genre. So yeah. I'm excited. A lot of stuff I'm making. I'm trying to work out as much as possible. And yeah, I think that's it. As far as video ideas and stuff. And then we're starting back up the Funko Pop customs very soon. I'm going to start making more of those. I have a setup lined up. I had one way back when, and I put a couple out there. But I want to do a series and just kind of do a season of them. Sorry. A season of them. And then go into the next episode, and then the next episode, and then the next episode, and then the next episode, and kind of build up to something big. And then there'll be a season 2, where we make something, build in the next episode, make something, build in the next episode, make something, build in the next episode, and so on, etc., etc. And I just enjoy. I don't want to be one person, because one gaming channel is so done to death now. I don't want to be just that. I remember telling my friend for the first time when I explained to them my channel, a coworker / friend, hey, check out my videos. And he checked out my videos and goes, I go, oh, did you like it? He goes, yeah, it's just like everyone else's. I don't want that. I want to be all over the place. I want to be a whole bunch of stuff. I tried IRL streaming the other day. Did not work very well with my phone, but we'll work it out. We'll figure something out to do something fun, maybe in the future. Maybe when the mandates and all that shit kind of go down more. So right now, on Mondays, I just do a random game, whatever possible. On Wednesdays, I probably play with AJ or somebody. And then Friday, I do the one game. I don't know what the game's going to be yet, and maybe we'll not figure it out. Right now, we're doing Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance is working for me now. I enjoy that game. It's fun to play. I enjoy it. But we'll think of something. I don't know if I'm going to do a big rollout or video for it. But we'll figure something out. We'll have fun with it. You know? Tell your friends. It's one big party. Trying to think of what else. I think that's it. I don't know what else to talk about. Besides thinking about putting this up on Twitch, you know? I want to start doing... I don't even know how that would work, because I don't feel like people would watch this. Me just talking. I don't have enough of a viewership to do a live podcast. You know? I kind of just talk about stupid shit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, that was another thing. I can actually go into that quite a lot of bit now. I've been working on trying to be put into a GTA roleplay server. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get accepted. It's a big, long process, and maybe I'll do a video on it. But so it's pretty much GTA roleplay is when you play this character and you live in the GTA world and do this whole thing. I don't know if I can get accepted. Like, I'm trying to get accepted now. Once I can get in, I'll do it on Twitch and, you know, show the hell out of it. But as far as that, it's just like I'm working on trying to get in there. And you'll hear about it if I get in there. I'm excited, though. I'm making a character, making someone. I'm doing a voice, and I'm going to try to work on different voices and make this person who can live in this world and just do streams of them trying to go through their day-to-day. And what wacky adventures they go on. I think that'd be fun. I've been wanting to do GTA RP for a very long time, and I hope I can get accepted in. What else? There was something else I was going to talk about. Oh, there might be new videos I do that are more of a video paragraph or video essay. Oh, I said video paragraph. I'm fucking stupid. Let me fix my seat. There we go. So I'm thinking about doing video essays for certain things, depending on what they are. I don't know yet. I had an idea way back when where it would just be about something, whatever it may be. Maybe Dead Space, maybe Ninja Turtles, but just in general, a video essay on something I enjoy. Why am I yawning so much? But yeah, video essay on stuff I've always wanted to do as well, so we'll see. I mean, there's stuff that I want to do. For the love of God, I need an editor or something. I need someone to just edit my videos so things can go out faster. And things can be made and I can take less stress off of me. But that's not where I'm at, and I'm struggling to get there. So, maybe one day we'll find an editor who can just fucking knock this shit out, and I could just keep on making stuff. Focus on the entertainment aspect of it and not worry about trying to edit. Like right now I'm still editing something. I took a time away to get a breather from editing, kind of walk away and just kind of talk. I'm working on stuff now though. I'm editing stuff now. So that will be probably out this week. It's probably out already. It's probably the video from yesterday. But yeah, it's just stuff we're working on. We're going to keep on knocking stuff out. Keep on making videos till we're dead. Because I enjoy it. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, if you haven't yet, Pookie the Wolf, twitch.tv/Pookie the Wolf. I don't really have anywhere else I want to plug because I don't need to. If you're on YouTube, check out Bonezy Gaming. He is in my description. Also, Melzii on twitch.tv/Melzii, twitch.tv/TridentStorm, and twitch.tv/K, the letter K, Bill. And I think there's a dash under before that, before the K, or after the K. I'm not sure, but check him out. Check them all out as well. I'm gonna go shit my pants because I just ate a homemade burger that probably wasn't cooked or prepared correctly. I'm kidding. It was just fine. It wasn't really that much to. It wasn't much to, you know, scoff at. It was like, oh yeah, it's a burger. It was a burger. I did eat a burger, so fuck it. Go check out Mr. Beast on YouTube. He does videos. Not videos I care about, but he does videos. Why not? What can I give you as far as custom stuff? Or near future. Apex stuff is coming. A lot of Apex stuff is coming. And then a probably new game that I have not played before on YouTube. Not on Twitch. Twitch, I just fuck around and do whatever. But yeah. Maybe, if you want, and that depends on the comments of this video, maybe I'll do a tour of the pop areas. Just kind of show off everything. If you guys want to do that, let me know. I can definitely do a tour video. That's it. I think that's all we have today. Appreciate you watching, listening, whatever. Thanks. Don't forget to like the people that I mentioned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Smash that like button with your penis. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for listening to me talk. Maybe one day you could be on it as well. So if you haven't watched Mortal Kombat, just skip to the point where we're not talking about it anymore, but or just don't watch it until later. But the concept that I had, and I'm sure it might have flew past you, it might not have, but I told AJ, I said, I find it weird that we had a movie that wasn't really about the movie. And he goes, what do you mean? I go, they never did the tournament at all. I said, the tournament never happened. He goes, well, yeah, they're building it up. I'm like, I know, but it's the fact that they named it that. And they go, oh, by the way, the tournament isn't started yet. The tournament hasn't started. It's not starting yet. And the movie's over. Goodbye. And he said the one thing that he noticed was that it felt like the last fights were like rushed. I'm like, it did feel that way, but like I still enjoyed